Ultimate Exorcist Kiyoshi has an eye-catching art style with interesting designs. What caught my eye the most was the stylistic influences and similarities. Kiyoshi has its own style, especially with the designs. It combines the formality of suits, ties, and coats with the unprofessionalism of piercing and tattoos. The dichotomy makes the characters striking. However, I couldn't help but notice the similarities to One Piece, Fairy Tail, and Soul Eater. I'll start with One Piece. Fairy Tail overlaps since its art is similar too. If you've seen my style breakdown videos, you might already see where I'm going. One Piece characters have big hands and slim limbs, regardless of the era. Kiyoshi does this too. Sometimes the way Kiyoshi draws clenched teeth is similar to Oda and Mashima. The action panels are where the influence is most noticeable. Kiyoshi uses similar triangle formation and dramatic curves to exaggerate motion. The focus lines in the background are sometimes identical to those in One Piece and Fairy Tail. Look at the composition of Bluno taking a punch. Look at this punch clash with black electricity, reminiscent of Luffy vs Lucci. Look at this move with composition similar to Wing Attack and Tiger Hunt. Look at this strike, similar to Crocodile. Look at the exaggerated leg position, similar to Rocks. The action scenes have clear similarities to One Piece. Being Oda's assistant is probably the reason. But then there are also similarities to Soul Eater. The first color spread has a background that looks like Death City. The overall lankiness of the bodies is reminiscent of Soul Eater. Long and skinny limbs that are drawn with almost parallel lines. The way black objects are colored gray with black shadows and feathering is similar. The clenched teeth look like Soul, especially when characters are under the influence of madness. But now I'm really about to crack the code. Soul Eater has this leaning pose that Kiyoshi replicates. It's subtle, but once you notice it, they feel more alike. The characters will have their necks slouching forward, creating a hunched over pose. Look at these examples, especially Maka and Spirit. Sometimes they lean their head forward, but lean their chest back, creating an S-curve pose. Let's rewind to Spirit. Look at his clothes. Black suit and tie, with a collared shirt plus a cross motif. If you put him in Kiyoshi, he blends right in. Kiyoshi chapter 29 has a cover with a mild graffiti aesthetic. Okubo has used even more graffiti type art several times in Soul. And finally, some of the demons in Kiyoshi have similar aesthetics to the clowns in Soul Eater. The creepy but cool Halloween look is present in both. I don't know if this artist was actually inspired by Soul, but it looks pretty similar. It's always fascinating to see the line of inspiration for art that I like. The combination of One Piece and Soul Eater's art styles would undoubtedly result in distinct visuals for a manga. This seems to be the case for Ultimate Exorcist Kiyoshi.